Én is nagyon köszönöm Fazekas Gyöngyi beszédét. Úgy érzem magam, mint egy rossz zsandár, mindig felemelkedem, amikor már valahol a beszéd végére kellene jutni. Figyeltem, hogy ebben a teremben hogy követi a kommunikációt a metakommunikáció, amikor a főorvosasszony beszélt, mindenki ivott. Most, hogy a Gyöngyi beszélt az infarktus jeleiről, egy mozdulattal mindenki így az álla alá nyúlt, hogy zsibba, de már megvan-e még, vagy mégis hogyan vagyunk. Az bizonyos, hogy bár a Skype-on és az interneten a nemünk nem nagyon fontos, egy ilyen konferencián mindenképpen megfigyeltem, ő hordja a legmagasabb sarkú cipőt, tehát ő a legfiatalabb. Ez eddig egyértelmű. Ismét akkor egy külföldi díszvendégünk következzen, mégpedig Hollandiából, Jokada Ruiter elnökasszony, akinek nem olyan magas a cipője. Mert ő maga magas. Nem tudom, is it good for you? So?
Well, when I do the giraffe, that's like this. Years ago, when I had a sore back, my physiotherapist said, whenever you stand and do your dishes, you be a giraffe and then you lower yourself. So that comes on handy. But I can do this as well. Does it work? Yes, it does. I like to start to give my compliments to Andrea. And in you to all who make this possible, I think you have a wonderful day and a wonderful presentation of so many kinds. For us, the two latest, we have to hurry up, don't we? Because you want to go to your refreshments. But I think I start with the words of Dr. Blaskowicz. She said, I wish you your own mission. And that's exactly what I want to tell you about what was happening in the Netherlands. That's a project, and I heard my colleague from the United States, and it's similar and also different. And it says, your talents do not get retired. We have all talents. And I'm the chair of the Dutch Older Women's Network. The same for the European network. So, but in Holland we have an umbrella like Age is an umbrella for all the women associations, clubs, and we do together all different kinds of projects. And this was just meant for women over 50, 55. Your talent never goes on pension, never retires. And what did women in workshops do? What was the meaning of it? It was to reinvent their talents, their passions, their abilities, and to create space for own activities. And we learned a lot, and we know a lot about how especially elderly women are like a sandwich, like the slice on a sandwich between younger generation, older generations. It took me years in restaurants to look for the menu and decided what I wanted to eat, because I thought, oh my God, carrots. He doesn't want carrots. Oh, that's fish. She doesn't want fish. I don't know if you recognize, but sometimes you're thinking of the lives of the beloved ones around you because you know how to do. Back to the project. People, we helped women to make concrete steps in this reinvention of their talents, and they give and we give them a view of what is possible if you are getting old. Not only later on a home or a pusher, but there's still a place on the labor market. There's a place in non, and I don't like the word volunteer. I know it's widely spread, but I think you have two kinds of work. It's paid or it's unpaid. And if it doesn't have an economically point in it, then it's a hobby. But we all work. The farmer's wife work, but it isn't called like that because she doesn't have a career. The wife from the baker is selling their bread, but it's not called, and in tax reasons in Holland for a long time it was not recognized because she's part of him, of the shop, of whatever, and it was unpaid work, but it has a strong and firm economically compound. It's work. And a lot of what we call voluntary work, being member of a board or politicians or sport or whatever, or in nursing homes or in hospitals, it used to be a full range of what a job was. And in Holland, we sliced it. Now only the medical things is for the nurse. Formerly, the time to speak to people was for the nurse as well. But now you have someone unpaid who take care of the books, of the fruit, of the flowers, of the bringing people up and down. But once, years ago, it was just one job. So please do me a favor. Speak from now on from paid and unpaid, and it will spread out over Europe, and it's better for all of us. Whenever in this project, those were working groups, workshops, and over 1,000 Dutch women took part. They were thinking about this unpaid job, about labor, about functions in politics, in sports, or being a part of social networks. And we, as all the Women's Network, we were in the steering group, and another organization were really roll this out, and they organized regional working shops, and it's something similar. It doesn't matter if you live in Hungary or in Finland, it's something we all can do. It's a very simple way of attracting women and make them think about their future. And you don't have to start something new, because you have your women organizations, you gather together, and so you can draw people out of that. You can speak about how important it is to be involved. Use it or lose it. It's very important. It's just as important as walking a half an hour a day or drink carrot juice or whatever. It's important to be involved in your society, wherever you live here, rural or in the city. Look to what makes your own participation, what makes it that I started to do beside of my the family and my job, to do other things. What makes me tick, and discuss with others what can make you tick, because it's very, very interesting to know. And what you could see in the end, that people who really had the feeling, and we all sometimes have, well, what will bring the future? Do I go down and down, get up again? Started a business. There was a lady who loves to cook, and she always dreamed about catering on parties. But for her own reasons, she couldn't do that. But she made it very small, but for her, meaningful. She asked people to come and have a lunch with her, and she catered a lunch for 4 to 6 people. And they have to pay for that. And the money she was gathering, she sent to Nepal, to an orphanage. So she did something she really liked and she really could do on a very small scale. And she did something somewhere else in the world to make another life tick. So that's what, because I'm really looking for the time, and I don't want to hurry you up. So try to do something like that. Think about your passion and think about what your Dr. Blaskowitz said. I wish you your own mission. Look for your own mission in life. Do it by yourself. Do it with your friends. Do it in your group where you are making such beautiful things over there. I bring something home, and it will remind me of this very special day, and I wish you all the best for the future.